Hello everyone, today we're going to play Black Gecko Moria. This deck has seen an insane fall off in OP07 after the ban of Great Eruption. But Gecko Moria isn't out of the meta just yet. It actually won the Italy Milan regional and it got first place against Lucci in the finals. And that's a 1,000-player tournament. It's a big tournament, and for Gecko Moria to actually win it, there is still hope for the archetype. It had 25 players in the tournament out of the 1,000 players, around 1,000 players, and one of them only made top 32, top cut, and he continued to win until the finals, beat Lucci, and took the crown. So the deck is still in the meta. You have to watch out for it. It does struggle into black yellow Luffy. It's a really awful matchup for it. But other than that, it has a fighting chess. It can beat green Bonney, it can beat RP low. It struggles a little bit into Lucci, but it is a close matchup into Lucci. But yeah, the idea of this deck, it's a control deck, but it is outshadowed by Black Robe Lucci, mostly because Robe Lucci uses the 4-cost Lucci to KO 2 characters, whereas Moria is only KOing 1 character a turn with the Absalom, right? We also have Brook as another KO option. Well, the idea of this deck is you're trying to outvalue opponent using your leader effect. So we play leader effect as early as turn 2 if you're going first as well, and you play a 4-cost character. So that 4-cost character, usually we're going for Perona first, and what Perona is doing, it has to be a thriller bar character, so it's only Perona, Dr. Hawkback, and Absalom. But what Perona does is if opponent has 5 cards or more, she forces them to trash one of those cards. They can choose which card, but it forces them to trash one card, and that's a value card for you because you're gaining value over your opponent. Absalom, on the other hand, is your main removal card. He can KO a 2-cost or less character, so we can get him out with Gecko Moria from the trash, and we can combo him with our cost reduction cards like Ice Age, Helmeppo, Hina. Perona can be also a cost reduction, Zoro. So all of these are all cost reductions to help Absalom remove things. Brook can also remove things, but it's really easier to get Absalom on the board through Gecko Moria, and also Brook needs a character to be at 0 cost for him to remove something. If opponent KOs Absalom, we're kind of happy because we get to replay him again through Gecko Moria's effect. Brook and Hina are good in this deck because Rebecca can also get them out of the trash, replay them if we really need to. Now, Dr. Hawkback is our 3rd thriller bark, and he's also a value card. We play him on the board. We have to return 2 cards to the deck, but we get to draw one of our thriller bark characters from the trash and put it in our hand. So we can get Perona for a 2k counter, Sindri 2k counter, Absalom if we really need to. Gecko Moria is usually one of the best choices. If we don't have a Moria in our hand, we get to play him on the upcoming turn. Now what Gecko Moria does is he's a 9k attacker that also summons 2 characters from the trash, so you can get something like a Absalom and Helmeppo, and you KO something off the board. If you don't want to KO something, you could go for, let's say, Rebecca. That's a blocker for more defensive, or if you want an attacker, you can go for Dr. Hawkback, gain more value, or Perona to force opponent to trash a card from their hand. 3 issues in the list for the slower matchups. Issue hits the board, trashes 2 of the opponent's cards if they have 6 cards or more, so you get to trash 2 of them. And if he sticks on the board, you can give him 1 Don, and from there he's giving -3 cost to all of their characters, so it makes life exceptionally easier when you're playing Brook or Absalom to remove things. Sabo is really nice because he's a blocker, he hits the board, gives everything immunity, and he kind of filters your hand. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea of the deck. What we're trying to do is mostly run opponent out of resources and take things to the late game, and from there win the game, or at least set up multiple attackers and start attacking their leader and finishing off the game. We will take it to ladder and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're against RP low. I'm gonna mulligan this one, I don't really like it. Let's look for better stuff. Pirona is nice. Now all we need is to find our Absalom, because he's extremely important in this matchup. Unfortunately, we're going second, so I don't really have the power to play a character immediately, right? We'll take the set, it is what it is. And I can put Tudon on my leader, and we swing for a 7k, use card action, trash this, play this, opponent trashes one card. The only problem here is if they play low, I will trash 2 of my cards, which is super sad, right? Okay. So, end our turn. I still got a second Pirona. Oh, we can counter out of this easy. With Rebecca. I feel like Rebecca won't find that much use for me, because they can remove her with leader effect most of the time. I think Salvo is probably better, because they do need a cost reduction. And me countering out of this means they can't low, but they do want to play Kid here, which is awful for me, because I don't have an Absalom. Yeah, no Absalom, unfortunately. Fine. Okay, so this is removed. And they played Reiju. Ah, Brook does things for us. Brook does a lot of things. So I could play Hina into Brook and KO one character, but I can't activate leader effect, which I think is fine. As long as I'm removing one of the threats. I'm developing 2 characters as well. I should have swung first, by the way. Let's go face. I'll keep this down, but yeah, I should have swung first. Now we go Brook, remove this. And yeah, we chill. So they're down to 2 life cards. I've got 2 characters on the board. They do need to play a cost reducer to remove any of these. They've got 5 Dawn to work with. Next turn we're at 8 Dawn. I could go Ishu next turn, which I don't really mind. Yeah, I am down to go Ishu. I do want to counter out of this though. With the Sabo, I guess. I don't see me playing Sabo anytime soon. And I want to preserve my health for the Ishu turn, because the Ishu isn't really putting much threat on the... but the problem is they are at 5 cards in hand. Unless they play another Reiju. Yeah, okay. Let's go for my attacks first. They didn't attack with this Iron. Oh wait, no. They will counter if I attack. So I think Ishu is just the best play here immediately. Let's see what we got. Queen and a rusher, I'll take that. And let's swing here. I'm kind of the aggressor here, so if I can get 1 attack through, I'm super happy. And this issue isn't really easy for them to remove, because they need double cost reducers, and they have to be 3k, minus 3k. That's fine. I'll counter out of this. Sure. Oh, no. If they had a Shuraya or something, this would be nasty. But no Shuraya. Let me counter out of this. Let me see, do I have... Nothing, no removal, no Absalom or anything. But currently they don't have a blocker. I don't see a blocker right now. Okay. I think we go all out face. So 9k. I could have even buffed it up, I guess. Yeah, I could have buffed it up. There's no reason for me to attack like that. But this is still fine, I guess. I think I still go all out face here. I'll maybe play... I could jam a Rebecca on the board and get a Sabo. Yeah, I like that. So I'll go 6k here without activating leader effect. And I play Rebecca. But I think I should have put at least 2 down here maybe and then went all out. But that doesn't mean I can end the game, I think. They could still maybe draw into a 2k counter. Maybe it would have been enough actually. It would have maybe been enough. Cancel. Go Sabu. And Sabu kind of fixes up our hand. Because we don't really want these. But still no Absalom, unfortunately. And what this Sabu is doing is he's also protecting this issue, right? And he's protecting my leader as well. This is an easy counter. I could have also countered with this. I don't know why I didn't. I should have immediately countered with this. Because they can remove it with their leader effect. Rusher. Yeah, they can remove it with their leader effect. I should have immediately countered with it. My bad. I completely forgot that there is a Rebecca on the board. But like, I think I'm still fine. Let's see what I get. Okay, that's nice. They need 3 of their attacks to go through. They could still have another rusher as well. So we've got 2 Dawn. I think we counter out of this. They could still have a rusher. Okay, no rusher. Yeah, they're doomed from here. When we trashed one of their rushers as well, so they had really low odds of having the other 2. But yeah, I could have played it cleaner. I guess they did have a cost reducer, so technically I would have at least forced 1 Dawn out of them, which was probably the better play. It would have weakened their attack if I immediately blocked with Rebecca. So that was kind of my bad. But yeah, GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against Rob Lucci. I will actually keep this hand because I have the Gecko Morias and the issue, which are really important for this matchup. And we're going first. So I'll just pass here. And I'm hoping we can draw into our Absalom later on, right? So I will activate this leader effect early on so I can trash stuff and maybe we can fish for the Absalom. This is a really good draw, by the way. But I was gonna play this without really jamming anything. Oh, there's the Absalom also. But I don't want to play Absalom right now. Doesn't gain me anything, but I can trash one of their cards here, which is good enough for us, right? And if this attack goes through, we're happy as well. Yeah. So if we get to keep them at 6 cards, Ishu can trash 2 of their cards. Alright, I could counter out of this easy. Kinda preserve some health. I could see them maybe putting 4 Dawn and swinging 6k here. Yeah, unless... no, that's probably the only play. Unless they want to play like a Rebecca or something. But yeah. I think we'll take this, it's okay. Weird hand, a little bit. A tiny bit weird, not gonna lie. I could jam a Sabu this turn, although I prefer playing Sabu next turn. So I think I'm gonna ignore this and just go face here. So if I go 6k, let's see what they do. And I think I'm gonna trash one of these issues, right? And we can play this. If I activate his effect, I can return issue, and I guess it's Zoro, and I draw this, which is good enough for me, right? Issue, Zoro, and I draw a 2k counter. I could get issued though, but not next time. We're fine. We'll see if these attacks go through. They do need 2 cards to counter out of it, a 2k and a 1k. And I could see them doing it, so they're not getting issued later on, right? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They're scared of an issue later on. Especially when I trashed one of them, so they kinda got the information that maybe this dude has a second issue in their hand, that's why they trashed one of them. Which makes a lot of sense. So they swing here. I will protect it, I think. Because then they have to find a way to deal with it, right? The thing is, next turn I want to play the Sabo, which makes Gecko Moria play. Oh, they trashed the Gecko. Okay, so I'll do this and I'll chill. And if they want to put their Don here to remove this, I'm kind of happy. Kaku, they still got one Don. Why did we leave one Don? Maybe that we have another span down? No. Yeah, that was awkward. I think we remove this. So Hina drops. Let me swing with this 5k first. Let's see what happens. Okay. So Hina drops. And I put 2 down here. And I think I'm gonna trash this Sabo, this issue. And we get back our Absalom. And remove this, KO this. And what we're relying on right now are my Gecko Moria, right? And if this Gecko Moria dies later on, I can get him back with the hook back. If the game is super slow to the point where I feel like I can do it. I'm down to actually protect this. I guess with the Sabo. I don't feel like I'm gonna play the Sabo. Which leaves me an extra character on the board, so we can keep attacking their face. Here they're getting wait, there's no Lucci. Yeah, they're going Brook. That's actually way better for me. This is a bit awkward because I can't really remove anything here because I don't have an Absalom in trash. So what we do instead is I guess get back the Hogback, and Hogback gets me back my Perona. Yeah. Let's remove this Brook. And if I force a counter card, I'm super happy, right? Like, it's way better if I force a counter card here than here, because this is a 2k counter. Yeah, like, I'm super happy with this. Let's swing again. How far is opponent going to go to protect it? If I had a brand new, it would be really nice with Moria here, but unfortunate. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Like, you're not gonna go crazy to protect it, right? So I could either go face or I could go on this Helmeppo. I think I ignore the Helmeppo and I go face instead. Because if I attack this Helmeppo, they can bring him back with the Moria later on. And I don't really like that. Pain. Pain. So bring this. And I guess a Helmeppo. Use card action. Return. Get this back. And it doesn't really matter. And we end our turn. So this isn't really going too well for us right now. But we do have more value than opponent, so maybe it's doable. Because I need this this Absalom to die, right? And I kept Hina just in case maybe I draw into a Rebecca. Then we can get back this Hina on the board. Alright, so I think I'll let this die, it's okay. I do want it dead. Second Gecko Moria. Yeah, painful a little bit. I mean, I keep my Moria at least. So there's that. And I guess they're going to get back another Brook, but yeah, the double Rebecca is just so awful. So awful and painful. Oh no, they have a Lucci now. They have a Lucci. Yeah, they can put Lucci here. Wait, did they activate this? I don't remember. Because right now you're only removing this. Yeah. I don't remember if they... I don't think they did. Because they played at Zoro if I remember correctly. I do remember they played at Zoro. So how do we deal with this? Put one down here, attack the Sabo. Well, I can't really remove this. Attack the Lucci, I mean. Yeah, I think that might be my best play here. Let's see what they do about it. I either force a 1k or they use one of these. I'm happy with regardless, I guess. Okay, so Moria swings face, forces one of their blockers here, and I can play a Sabo here. But before I play Sabo, I need to play a character. I could remove this Rebecca, I guess, with Zoro. Like this. Put one down here. Swing face. Use card action. Get rid of this. Get the Absalom on the board. Use card action. Don't need this, don't need this. Remove this. And we can go with you here. And this shuts down any removal cards they're planning to do. And I'll keep the 2k counters so I can protect the Moria, right? And we're chilling here. So now if they want to like try and remove this Moria, it's not really that easy. And they need to get blockers, and yeah, they don't have... They have a Sabo, but that's about it. They're kind of doomed from here. Well, GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against Purple Luffy. We'll see how this one will go. I'll go first. I have a hand. I can keep this hand. Now the Absalom isn't going to find much use early on, but maybe we can go Dr. Hawkback or something. But I technically cannot play whatever card. I can't draw a card off of him. Let's pass here. And they could... next turn they could ramp into a 5 cost, right? So... use card action. And I'll just play this Absalom without activating his effect, just to have something on the board. We'll end the turn here. Because I have a second Absalom, I don't really mind having him on the board. So now a 5 cost, maybe they play... the Kid is actually the worst thing we could see. So we'll see if they play Kid. Queen is kind of better for us. They de-ramped here. Okay. They drew 2 cards. The sad thing is I can't really KO this Queen at all. So... And do we have anything? No, I'll just chill. Just have it on the board for the time being. Counted. So we'll go for a 7k here. They might switch it here and play a 2k. Because they do kind of want to preserve their health in case they want to ramp up again later on. We'll see. Okay. So we just end turn here. We'll see what opponent is planning. I'm down to protect it, and it forces Queen to swing onto it, I guess. Which I'm kind of fine with that. And then maybe I can swing on the Queen. Brook is a card, but it doesn't really do much here. Yeah, the hand is a bit awkward, unfortunately. So I'll put all my Don here. Tag this Queen, use card action. I could trash one issue and get back Pirona. I think I'd rather do this. Use card action. Return. Return. Draw Pirona. And I don't think they're going to protect this Queen, there's no way. I don't see a world where you use 3 of your cards to protect Queen. You just let it die. Unless, okay, so there is a world where they actually do protect it. It's because I trashed one of my issues. So in their head they're like, oh, this guy has a second issue, so maybe I should use my resources. So that could be a thing, I guess. But next time we've got 9 Dawn to work with. No Moria yet. Even though we did trash, but yeah, no Moria. Even if I found Moria and trash, I'm kind of happy. I think I'll keep Brook in my hand, actually. So I think I'll just do this and chill. Because this thing is still swinging at me. I'm also down to kind of keep protecting myself. I'll see what they want to play here. Okay, I can use one Dawn here. Attack for 6k, maybe we force something. And the issue can hit the board and trash 2 of their resources. And we have a really weak turn. But hopefully after that we can stabilize the game. If issue sticks on the board. And I don't think they have... that's sad. That's actually super awful for me now. Because now I can't do anything to this. So I'm just swinging for a 5k here. And this is an easy Queen block, right? Oh, we're happy with this. I will take this any time of the day. We trash 2 of their cards. And we end our turn. And what did we get? We got a kid and a 1k counter. So we're happy with this. This is fine. I would have preferred if we got like one of their big cards, because they have a 7k and a 9k, I think. I would have been happy if we got those, but I won't complain too much. We did get a 1k out of them. So next turn, it's either Gecko Moria, or I could go Absalom and Brook. So I got two removals next turn. Sure. This is probably my last counter here. I'm not really countering the other attacks. Unless maybe I top deck like a 2k counter, then yeah, changes things. That is a 2k counter. Okay, I can counter one more attack here. And we're chilling. I could see a Gecko Moria being played. Yeah, it might be a Gecko Moria play. Do I have anything worthwhile? Maybe not actually, no. No. But the thing is, Brook isn't doing anything here. Brook isn't doing anything. So yeah, I think it's Gecko Moria. Everything is 5 cost, so Brook can't remove anything. Unless... No, never mind. My brain. Okay, let's swing like this. 6k. No. I will see what they want to do here. Well, I'm going Absolute and removing the skid, I think. Alright. So now I either attack here or attack face. And I'm somewhat leaning into just removing this for the time being. Because I'm kind of winning the late game, I feel like. So as long as I'm removing things, it's okay. But this issue might get removed here, unfortunately. Well, let's just pass. They've still got Gecko Moria, I guess, to do things. If they want to play anything high cost, they won't be able to remove this issue. But right now they have to commit 3 of their Dawn to at least threaten. Oh. Okay. That's fine. So I guess maybe they have the 10 cost Luffy. I could see maybe a 10 cost Luffy play. But don't you lose the game? Yeah. Yeah, like right now you can't win the game. So this leader wants to attack my face again. Okay. They're drawing another 2 Dawn next turn. They can ramp one more time. They can actually gain too much stats. Too much power. Yeah, like they can gain a lot. I might not be able to counter out of it. And I don't want to lose here. If they might put a blocker on the board, I guess, here. And they're going for the issue removal. So this attacks here, this attacks here, and they play a blocker, and they hope they can survive, but I don't see them surviving. I have so many attacks. I don't see a world where they survive next turn. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what's happening here. Well, they're kind of doomed here. I guess maybe they kind of saw it coming, because they could have played this as a blocker, but yeah, they're kind of losing here. I don't see them surviving. I've got 9k swing here, blocker sacks. I've got I can put 4 Dawn here, 9k, 4 Dawn here, 9k, and whatever left we can go here. But yeah, GG. Alright, we're against RP low. I will go first, so we can activate our leader effect, and I think I could keep Perona. The only problem is that we don't have the Absalom, right? But I like having Perona and Gecko Moria, so I'll keep this, and hopefully as the game processes we can find what we need, right? Alright, oh, there we go, nice. So I'll put 1 Dawn here, and we swing, activate leader effect, we'll trash the Perona, and we'll bring it back to life, and they lose 1 card from their hand, which is insane, right? We're making them lose 1 resource, and that helps us out a lot. I could also maybe potentially play another Perona next turn, and trash another card if they have 5 cards in hand, we'll see. Okay. Oh, they're already down to 3 lifeguards. Now we could probably put them down to 2 maybe next turn. I really like countering this. Maybe with the Absalom and chill. Because I can bring back the Absalom. I'll probably maybe trash this Hina. I'm not sure if I'm going to need her. Okay, so I think I'm down to force them into trashing another card. So instead of removing this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And we swing. Activate leader effect. Trash the Perona. Replay Perona. Trash 1 card. So far we forced them to trashing 2 cards. And now we're putting more pressure. I still have another 7k swing here. So they will fall down to 2 life cards. And now they're kind of playing defensively. They'll probably put their older attacks on my rested Perona. And they'll activate leader effect to remove this Perona. Oh wow. Okay. Are we dropping them down to 1 life card? Would be super... yeah, that's super scary for them here. Because, I mean, they will probably do their best into countering my next attacks. Okay. Queen. They're going to return a lot of Dawn, so I'm assuming maybe they have a Penguin here incoming. Oh, okay, Ein. So I could protect this, but I don't really find the use, because if let's say I use this, then they attack one Dawn here, I just cannot counter out of it. I'd rather let it die and then they swing here, that's fine. Okay, so the plan right now is to remove this. That's actually nice. I think I'd rather go with Hina here into Absalom. Yeah. Next time we have Gecko Moria with Ice Age, right? The only thing is I don't have oh, we have Zoro, I guess, but I don't... do we want to play Zoro? It depends if I want to play Ice Age or not, I guess. So let's go Hina. Minus Dawn here. And I can put 2 Dawn here. Now the question is whether I want to go face or I want to remove this, and I think I prefer going face over removing this. So use card action. So I think I'm going to trash this guy, or I could trash Ice Age if I really want to. No, I think I'll just trash this. Bring back Absalom. Use card action. I need to return cards, issues, and KO this. So now we're hitting 7k. Let's see if they counter out of it. Because if they don't counter out of this, it means they are forced in... whoa. Yeah, they're forced to develop a blocker next turn. And this kind of changes everything. Because now I don't really need to play Gecko Moria anymore, right? All I need to do is play Ice Age, get back an Absalom, and remove this queen. Now they could maybe play a second blocker, and the only blocker they could play is, I guess, Shuraya. I think I saw Shuraya here. Yeah, they can play maybe Shuraya if they have one in their hand, unless they maybe have a low or something. Okay, yeah, we're winning next turn, most likely. And they didn't draw cards because they already have 6, but they were doomed. All I had to do, they should have played Shuraya. I don't know why they didn't play it, but the plan was Ice Age this queen, put all my Dawn on Moria, swing, and keep obviously 2 Dawn active, play an Absalom from trash and KO this queen, go face, win the game. They don't really have the counter power to survive, and even if they did, I still have a Hina to go face. But yeah, GG's. Alright, we're against Zoro, Sanji, and see how this one will go. I think I'll keep this hand so we can trash their resources. Let me remember what he does. Yeah, so if you have a 7000 power or less character, you can attack with them a second time, right? But you do have to return something. Let me just pass here. And we can go 1 Dawn here, activate leader effect, put this in the trash and play it. And we trash one of their resources, which is really good. See if they counter out of this. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Let's pass here. I think I'll counter out of this. I don't really want to take it. This Moria is a value card. So I put one down here. Swing again. Use card action. I'll trash this brand new. I don't think I'm gonna play him. And I got to do this again, and we trash another one of their cards, and they're not really happy right now. And they'll likely take this hit. Oh wow, they can't. Okay, so I guess this attack will go through now. And we chill now. And I still got Gecko Moria for later. And I got Absalom. Absalom isn't really... I mean, I could remove the Gecko Moria, I guess, if I really want to. So that's also an option. I could have removed Gecko Moria last turn, to be fair. Maybe that was better. I just was more focused on trashing their resources instead. So I'll let this go. It's okay, I'm not really gonna put resources into protecting it. Next turn we're at 7 done. Oh wow, that's annoying. I could keep trashing their cards, to be fair. But I really want to remove this Moria. Issue is so good, by the way. So I want a Zoro here. One done. Two done. Use card action. We can get rid of this and replay it. And return 2 cards. This and this. And we KO this. I don't think they're going to counter here. And if this goes through, and it will likely go through, we're setting up an issue turn, right? They've got 7 cards. Unless they develop 2 cards, we'll see. But if they run maybe like Boa Hancock, 6 cost Boa Hancock, they can maybe shut down one of my attackers and they can still go 7k on this Pirona, right? We'll see. No, it's not gonna happen, yeah. They're going to have 5 cards in hand. Unless they play something like another Moria or like something that draws them a card, I guess. Also, I think they might have a second one of these, by the way. The Gungam Red Rock. I think they might have a second one. So next time we've got 9 done to work with. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, there we go. Let me keep this alive because it is an attacker. And they return the card and they put this as active. Makes a lot of sense. Let's go issue here. Immediately Hoddy Jones and a 2k counter. We're happy with that. Let's start swinging here. Pudding. They never got a chance to play Pudding, right? We were always kind of low on cards. And they get a 6k here. I think this might go through. They might have a 2k, to be fair. Yeah. But they kind of ran out of resources. Like, they don't have much cards anymore. They don't really have a lot of pressure. And I still got this issue on the board. And they could have a Red Rock. Gum Red Rock. To remove him. But then we drop Moria. And you're in big trouble, right? Because I play Moria. And I can bring maybe an Absalom and KO something. Along with the Helmeppo. If it's a 7k, I don't think I'm going to protect against it, yeah. Doesn't make sense. Okay, no Red Rock. Oh wow, oh wow, 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 wow. Chill out. One done. I could go all out face here, technically. So it kind of depends if they get like a trigger card or something, right? And all my don goes on issue. Yeah, they just can't do anything from here. GG's, GG's. Alright, we're against Green Bonney. We'll see how this one will go. I'll go first. And we're mulliganing this hand. We need to find our Bark Pirates, right? And we found Purona, so now we can trash one of their cards on the upcoming turn. So we'll just pass this turn, nothing for us to do. The thing is, on Dawn 4 they want to play the Urog. Let's see what they draw off of this. Hawkins, okay. So they want to play the Urog, right? And we really want to KO him as fast as possible. So I'm hoping we can find Absalom soon. Okay. I think my internet is acting up because last game it just disconnected me. Unfortunately, because we were winning it and it just randomly disconnected. Hopefully we don't get kicked out from this one. Sure. And our turn. So we got out. Alright, so they might swing 5k here, which is easily counterable. And they play their Urog, right? Oh, whoa, I guess they don't have it. That's an insane swing. You can have it, sir. I don't want it. So... swing big attack, I guess. 3k attack, 8k attack. Trash the Hino. Bring back this. Oh, it didn't lag last turn because they were taking time to rest it, right? Opponent trashes one card. But right now they don't have Dawn to rest, so they should have saved up one Dawn actually. Because if they rested this, they could have swung on it again. Alright, they're down to 3 cards. We've got out the Basil. Let me see, do I have an Absalom here? No Absalom, unfortunately. So I don't really have any removal tools because I need stuff to deal with the kid later on, right? But they can protect the kid with a Rosinante if they have a Rosinante. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we need answers now. We found what we need. My only problem is that opponent has Rosinante on the board, so they can protect him. But regardless, I think we still go for it because we do. I mean, I could, instead of going on this, just remove Rosinante immediately and keep this Helmeppo on my hand. And I'm sort of leaning towards that. I think I prefer doing that. So, if I do that, I'm left with 4 Dawn to work with. So I could maybe play this or something. So I like that more. So we do this. Activate leader effect, trash the Absalom, play the Absalom. Opponent wants to rest here. Use card action. We return this issue. I mean, I could return the Ice Ages and we remove this, right? Because if I use a cost reduction here, they're always going to divert it over here, and I'm not really happy with that. Can I even bring something with this? A 2k counter, that's kind of it. Sure. I could bring back Rebecca and Tuhina, but that really isn't doing too much. So I'm down to do this. And we return this and this. I guess 2k counter isn't bad. And we will end our turn here. We'll see what they want to do. They might go with the... what's his name? The kid, but no more kid. So maybe Basil Hawkins, yeah. Alright. So... unfortunately no late game cards. So that's kind of making life a tiny bit miserable on us. I think I'll trash one of their cards. And I'm left with another 6k swing here. We got out a Zoro. Let's go 6k swing. And I'll play Sabu, maybe we can fix up this hand. Okay, we got the issue. I might need this Rebecca. Alright. Issue is a bit difficult to set up, but if we can set him up and they can't really remove him, right? Unless they rest him and attack into him, that's kind of the only way. The only threat we could see is maybe Zoro. Then I'll have to find an answer for the Zoro. Sure. I don't think they'll ever try to KO the Absalom. It makes zero sense. Do I have an Absalom in my trash? No. I can only bring Brook through Rebecca if I really need a removal card. But even then, it's really difficult to set up. So here I think they're considering either... it has to be either Zoro or the Flamingo, maybe. That's fine. Yeah, it could be the Flamingo. Zoro, okay. Zoro is awful for me, so I don't need to remove him. I could still go Issue. My problem with going Issue is that if I bring back Brook, this Zoro is 8 cost, right? So with the Ice Age, he's a 3 cost, and with Helmeppo, he's removed. How much am I spending to do this? 4, 6, 7. 7 done. 7 don't play. And I can't do anything else. I can activate Leader Effect. Yeah, I think that might be the play. Or I could go Issue and just chill one more turn. The thing is, I don't know what they're going to rest. And I really hate taking 3 hits from the Zoro. I just dislike it, right? So I think I'm just going to go for the swing here. Use card action. I think I'm gonna get rid of this Issue. I don't think I'm gonna play him anymore. And we can go with this. Oh, we found an Absalom. But he does nothing here. Oh, I found a Moria. I think I'll take the Moria for next turn, because I'm not really getting aggro down here. And I can still swing with this 5k. I can swing with the Sabo as well, just to keep the pressure going, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get aggro down next turn. Alright, we play Ice Age here. Helmeppo. Brook over Helmeppo. Rebecca over Helmeppo. And I bring back Brook. And Brook goes instead of the Absalom. And we remove this guy. And yeah, we're chilling now. Just pass. Now they have to kind of clear out things. I don't think they're going to go face. There's no way. They're down to 0 life cards, so they need to also be careful. They can't just randomly attack with these blockers, right? That's fine. They could maybe attack. I mean, kind of have to, right? At least one. And you're still kind of safe, I guess, at the end of the day. Yeah, you're definitely safe. So I could remove this. It's just the problem is if I do try to remove it, they're just going to use Rosinante as a blocker, right? So I think I just bring back Moria, KO the Rosinante with the Absalom, and I can... do I have a 2-drop here? I've got Helmeppo. No Borsalino. I forgot the 2 cost that draws me cards. It's not Borsalino. Brand new. Yeah, no brand new, unfortunately. Brand new would have been nice for the draw. But yeah, I think it's always Gecko Moria here. So I guess I can put Tudon here and swing. The question is, do I want to swing on this or face? I think it's always face. So... Tudon. Swing face. I don't want to use card action. So we'll see what they do. Maybe they get rid of this Rosinante, which is still fine for me if they get rid of Rosinante. Like Elmeppo is doing the work for us. So I could KO this Urug. They have to rest this so they don't get attacked a second time. Oh wow. Okay. The game bugged, I think. Yeah, the game bugged, unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. It happens with this Basil Hawkins on the board. Every time you go for the attack, the game just bugs out. Alright, it was nice of them to concede. So we could have... I was gonna go Moria into Helmeppo here, into Absalom, and remove this, and they might divert it into Rosinante, right? But this isn't really good for them, because even though I'm only removing one character, I'm developing a lot of like 2 characters on the board to attack next turn. And they have to always keep these blockers to protect themselves, right? So eventually they will start sacking them. They don't really have any resources, and I've got 5 life cards, and I can still continue to bring another... I still have another Absalom I can bring on the board. But yeah, unfortunate it ended like that. Like I would have rather we won it fair and square. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully enjoy the video. It was nice for opponent to give us the win. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.